Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and today we're going to paint this sword right here. Da-da-da! Now this sword is made for some cool dragon from the Lord of the Rings set, and people get them broken or lost. This is my friend Brian's chunk of a sword, is why I first started making them. Is he wanted me to make the front and the back of it and use this in the middle. It's like, dude, it'd be easier to make the whole sword again from scratch. So this is it printed, and now it is time to paint it to give it that look that we want it to look like. It's flaming sword of death. Anyway, so I'm going to turn the camera around, and I got another screensaver playing in the background if you guys get bored watching me paint. But actually, you know what? My camera will probably be aimed down most of the time, so you probably won't see the screensaver much. But let's go ahead and turn the camera around, and let's get going. All right, so let me aim this thing. There we go. And you can see my cool stuff going in the background there on my TV set. But we're going to focus on this painting here. So, first thing I did was I painted it in white. Or not painted, I printed it in white. And now I am going to, I spray painted it yellow. And now I'm going to go ahead and just start coating it with different paints. So our goal was to get the top to be red and the bottom to be a yellowish orange. So I have some various colors here in order to make this happen. First thing I'm going to do is mix my paint up. Mix up the paint. And I'm going to put this kind of yellowish orange into my cup here. There we go. And you can see my paint in there. And we're going to slowly mix it and eventually end up with red. So we're going to go from yellowish to orangish to reddish. And let me just start with we'll start with this brush here. I like this brush. This is a good brush. And let's just get this paint on there. And let's just start painting. Now this is almost the same color I have on there right now. I just like to use this paint on there so that I can touch up any spots. There we go. And just to get that paint ready to start mixing into this. So as I mix it on there, it's a little bit wet still. Yes. Yes. We are on our path. All right. Now I'm going to add some more yellow in there. Boop. I used all that yellow already. I'm just going to add a little drop of this red right here. Now this red is kind of a clearish red, so it's a little bit different, but the yellow is opaque, so together it should be a little bit of fun. It's not going to come out of there. I'm going to have to open it up. Oh, now I'm getting paint everywhere. Red is very strong. You don't want to use a lot of red, but now I got it all over my fingers. When I touch this sword, I'm going to get it all over. So I'm going to stop this video and go clean up my fingers. I'll be right back. All right, I got my red cleaned up, and now let's take a little bit of this red and just barely mix it in to my yellow. And just kind of get this started. You know what? I think we're going to have some orange. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and I got some oranges. I got kind of this burnt orange right here, and I have a different yellow known as bright yellow, because when I mixed that, it kind of gave me a pink hue, not really orangish, and I kind of wanted more orange to it, so let's do a little more mixing. Whoa, that's got to be shooken way better. Come on and shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. There we go. That is some serious dark orange. It looks almost red. I'll use this yellow instead. Now let's mix it up. And I'm mixing just a little bit. There we go. That is looking more like what I was looking for. Yes, that's a good orange. All right, so now we're just going to take and just lightly whisk this on there, on this, and just kind of hit some of the spots. And you get to see how it just grabs some of the yellow that was mixed in there and just kind of mixes it up nicely. And again, you want the brush to have almost no paint on it. Otherwise, you are going to just coat this in red and orange way too soon before we're ready for it. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now when we're done, this handle is going to be almost all red, so I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Now we got that going on. Now I'm just going to go with more of this reddish orange mixed in. That's what you do. Just keep adding more red to it each time. And you're going to go a little lighter on the brush. That's looking really cool. It's looking cool now, man. All right, I'm just going to dab a little bit of this direct red. Now be very careful. Like I said before, this red is really strong. It will take over your whole entire paint if you're not careful and ruin all your cool blending you've been doing. Oops, I keep hitting my camera. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at it. It's looking pretty cool. Alright, so now we want to really hit the top with red. And so to get this, we're going to just let it dry for a little bit so I can really get that top to get just the right shading color I want. And then we will come back and finish that off and give it a nice darkish orange red. And it will look really cool. So I'll just set that there for a second while I get my darkish orange red ready. And this time I'm going to switch brushes because I don't want any yellow mixed in it. And I'm going to take this really big brush right here. This big brush. And I am just going to just get almost all that out of there. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, that looks really cool now. Alright, so this handle, like I was saying before, we're going to actually coat it with the red on there so you can see the yellow underneath. This gets a little bit tricky, but we're just going to take, we want to leave some yellow on there. We got to make sure it's totally coated with redness on there. Then I'm going to coat this thing, this whole entire piece, with tons and tons of a flat clear, a matte clear. Oh yeah, that is looking really cool. Now the final word on this is my wife. She'll be the one that will take a look and see if it's acceptable or not. Oh yeah. Sorry I keep hitting the camera with my brush. Alright, well that looks spectacular. I'm going to go hit it with a bunch of clears in a few minutes once it dries, and then I'll finish it up and we'll stick it in Skeletor's hand and see how cool it looks. So we'll be right back. Got to give it time to dry. Bye now. Alright, so I got my clear coats on. You can see the mess of paint everywhere, and there it is. There it is. Now I'm going to let it dry for a day or two, and then I'll probably mail it off Monday. But I'll go ahead and take pictures and stick it on eBay for the guy now. And that will be it. How cool is that? Alright, so I'm not going to stick it in Skeletor's hand. I don't want to risk scraping the paint off. But that sword looks pretty cool. I mean, you can touch it, but I would not put any pressure on it at this point until it's fully baked on. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!